There are people in this life who find it so hard for them to say no. At the same time, we have people who find it so easy for them to say no. There are two categories here. There are those who will tell you no, and the next thing you'll be very comfortable to relate with them. At the same time, there are those who will tell you no, and the next thing you'll want to do is to hide. Today, I would like to talk about assertive communication. This is our ability to communicate politely and calmly as we communicate our views. My name is Josephine Wanjiku and I'm a counseling psychologist. The purpose of these videos is to highlight some of the things that we go through on our day-to-day basis. Today I intend to discuss assertiveness communication. I'll also give a few steps that can help us communicate assertively. So let us begin by understanding what assertiveness is. Assertiveness is our ability to communicate when we are very calm. We are communicating our feelings and our thoughts. At the same time, we are aware of the feelings and thoughts of the next person, meaning that we are not doing this, we are not communicating in order to harm the next person. Assertiveness is about a win-win situation whereby, as I'm communicating my views and opinion, I mind the views and opinion of the next person, and it's like we're trying to look for a neutral ground whereby none of us is hurt. It is also about communicating when we are very calm. We are not shouting, we are not violent, and we are passing across our views and perspective. Assertiveness helps us maintain a good relationship with those around us because we care about their values, we care about their beliefs, their feelings, their thoughts. At the same time, we are firm about our thoughts, our beliefs and feelings. So I would like to propose a few steps that we can apply for us to communicate assertively. The first step is whenever we are in a situation, there is always an experience that leads us to communicate assertively. So the first step is describing that situation. For instance, you can say, when you shout at me in front of people, blah 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 blah, you know what happens there. So that is just an example. The next step is you highlight a feeling. When this situation happens, what feelings emanate from me? So you can say, when you shout at me in front of people, I feel humiliated. After expressing your feeling, you can propose, that is in that step, you can propose a reason or maybe a thought. So this can be, you have said you feel humiliated because this is very embarrassing. You're shouting in front of a crowd. And then once you give a reason or maybe a thought, the last step is you propose a suggestion of maybe your expectation. How did you expect them to behave? That is, you can say, suppose you call me aside and we discuss our differences rather than shouting in front of a crowd. So assertive communication is about expressing your feelings and opinions to the next person without harming the other person, and at the same time you are firm on your grounds. So this is very important because it helps us to have a healthy relationship whereby I can communicate my views and the next person can also communicate his or her view. So assertive communication is very important in our day-to-day experiences because we are interacting, and as we are interacting, it is very important that we don't compromise our beliefs and also the beliefs of the other person. So that's all I had for today. Thank you very much for your time. Please share, subscribe and like.